Welcome back, guys. We're back with Baki chapter 15, entitled Free Fight. And I'd like to thank Swag Doctor 23 on YouTube. He left a comment letting me know that chapter 15 was available. It wasn't available on my site, so he gave me the site that he uses. So thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback and the comments from all of you guys. It's greatly appreciated. All right, so looking at chapter 15, if you remember in the last chapter, Oliver and Nomi had just went at it right after Nomi burst open that sandbag. And then Oliver gave him this mean right punch to the face after they'd established that they'd fight after matching each other's breathing. So let's see what perspires after that punch. I'm extremely excited to see Nomi and Oliver fight, considering their massive strength and their completely different fighting styles. So let's see exactly what we got going on. After this hit to Nomi, it's incredible. He only hit him on the right side, but it looks like he has indentations on both cheeks. Hopefully this was an incredible punch. You see his eyes kind of glaze over like he might be unconscious. And then blood splattered all the way over to Tokugawa, which is crazy. Okay, so he's not unconscious. He kind of ate that punch, even though he's just bleeding. So that's good that he was able to hang in there with Oliver. And then for him to taste his own blood like this, he's trying to turn into a little savage. It might be the first time he's ever bled like this. Nomi is massive. Somebody left a comment stating how tall everyone was. I need to go back and look at it. This difference in Oliver and Nomi is insane to me. Then he apologized. I'm the one that didn't match his breath. I'm sorry. So he's apologizing for not being ready for Oliver's punch. Man, that pisses me off. You're covered in blood and you're still just as well spoken. He seems extremely humble and well-mannered. This man is insane. So he's telling Nomi that he wasn't in the position to beg for his life. He wasn't backed in the corner and unable to do anything, so it wouldn't make sense for him to plead for his life. Uh-oh, his eyes glazed over. Like if he tries to do to Oliver what Oliver just mentioned, backing his opponent into a corner and forcing them to beg for their life, that'll be crazy. Talking about, please drive me back, hold back nothing. I guess with someone of his size and stature and skill, he probably doesn't know an equal opponent yet. So for Oliver to show up like this and actually make him bleed, he's probably excited. A sumo wrestler who's prepared to be hit. A cross-style match. Holding back in a match is a manners violation. I love that. Don't expect that kind of rudeness from me. You see this aura building up around Oliver, just incredible. I love the whole aura thing in Baki. I really like how they illustrate it in the manga. They just kind of distort everything. It's quite awesome. I love it. Tokugawa is just in shock right now. Wait. So Oliver, okay, that's what I'm saying. Oliver's like well-versed in all these techniques, even though he didn't study them. So this man, Oliver, just took up a sumo stance on his own. Like, I wonder if he'd seen it before, or he just decided this will be the best stance to take against such an opponent. That excites me even more for Oliver stepping into this fight. Nomi here, it's inevitable. What, that you're gonna push Oliver back? Let's see. Oh, okay. What'd he say? Once you decide on a full power collision, the fight inevitably becomes sumo. Ugh, so they just rushed at each other. Like, you got all of this size and weight versus just muscle. He has to be like 99% muscle. He has to have like less than 1% of body fat. Ugh. So Oliver threw this punch and Nomi took it to the head. He headbutted it, which should have broke Oliver's hand. Though Oliver might be strong enough to push through this, but this is gross. So there's a show airing now for the fall season called Hinomaru Sumo, and it's a very good show. It's sumo based. They're high school students, and the main character has used this technique more than once. No one was throwing a punch at him, but they drop their head like inches lower than the person rushing them, and then they can headbutt their chin, knocking their opponent off balance and therefore winning the match. So this is kind of cool, and it's awesome having that background, having watched Hinomaru Sumo. But this is incredible, and this is skin he's grabbing, so that has to really hurt. Now Nomi was just able to rip apart that sandbag with his bare hands, so if he's grabbing Oliver's skin like this really has to hurt. You can see his face, he feels it. Ugh, just looking at it you can tell it's painful. Oh my goodness. So this was an incredible chapter of Baki Do 2018, chapter 15, entitled Free Fight. And that means like both contenders are going to use the fighting style that they so choose. Nomi using sumo and Oliver just using his strength, even though this apparently is a sumo fighting position. Leave a comment below about what you thought about this chapter. This was an excellent fight. They're not done with yet, so I can't wait for chapter 16 or the rest of chapter 15. This was utterly astounding. Hit the thumbs up on this video. Leave a like on this video if you're a fan of the Baki the Grappler series, the manga in general. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Share with your fellow otaku, and as always, otaku for life. And once again, shout out to Swag Doctor 23 for the help out. Again, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and as always, otaku for life.